My background is in finance. It's what I studied when I went to school at the University of Utah. And the first thing actually that I jumped into was I started doing, and if I counted like all the mortgages that I've done, I mean, I'm sure it's probably closer to, five, 600 million, but just in actual business financing, just working capital loans and lines of credit for businesses and real estate investors, that's just 250. But I started out doing residential mortgages. I actually started out doing VA streamlined refinances back in the day. I would drive to people's houses, veterans, and do a VA refinance streamlined for them, and then started doing various types of residential mortgages. And then as I saw things change in the market, then I started to do more commercial real estate financing for hotels, apartment buildings, and gas stations, and that type of thing. And then as I was doing that, then I started to see a real need to help real estate investors and e-commerce business owners who needed cash and they needed money, and SBA is not an option for them a lot of the times because they want collateral-based loans and they want business financials. And if you're showing a loss, it's tough. If you're showing break even, because you get depreciation with some of the properties you own. And so I started to see, well, if you can get no collateral loans, like collateral not required, and even revolving credit lines, just based on having good credit, then you could get some of that money that you need to do that first fix and flip project, or to do some of those rehabs opportunities that you're looking at. And so we started to do that, and we funded over at least 1,000 real estate investors in all 50 states across the country, and provided working capital loans where so for example, I mean, sometimes you have that project, you have that fix and flip, you're able to buy it and get it, and then you need extra money, for the paint, for the carpet, for the cabinets, for the appliances, and that's where these lines of credit and no collateral loans come in, because they're not tied to the property, and so you can grab them, get that money into the projects, get the project finished, or even do multiple. Maybe you do have some cash available. Well, instead of doing one project, now you can do two. And so, and the great thing about revolving lines of credit is they're there when you need them forever, right? As long as you take good care of them. A lot of times those limits will keep on increasing as you grow your business. I've seen clients who started out with 50,000 in revolving credit, no collateral required, and bumped that up to 200,000. And now instead of doing one or two projects, now they can do 3 or 4 at a time. And and especially at a time like this, like having access to capital, obviously very important.